We take it seriously. Those are complicated problems. People saying, well, you're bringing Hardy on the team is a way of condoning domestic violence. I have a complete sensitivity toward domestic violence. It's been a real lifetime challenge for him, and I know that he needs us. He's our teammate.
There is no greater cesspool of frauds, liars, lemmings, sheeple, and con artists than there are in politics and sports, and I've been fortunate or lucky enough, or unlucky enough, take your pick, to wallow in the mud with these carpetbaggers and thieves for my entire media career. Granted, I have found more than a few honest and upstanding people in both disciplines, but it's moments like these that make me recall and then replay what I have personally witnessed, what I have seen happen with my own two eyes, what I have heard second and third hand that later was proven to be dead on with regard to pro sports, mostly pro football, and the money-grubbing, law-breaking, rape-condoning, women-assaulting, dog-beating, child-abusing, and drug-taking animals who are worshipped because of their ability to throw, catch, run, and make money for the inveterate gamblers who would look past anything and everything if it meant lining their pockets with a few shekels or allowing them to trumpet their fantasy team winning a weekly title.
Police say Hardy assaulted his 24-year-old girlfriend at an apartment. The two had been dating since last September, according to the report that also said she suffered scratches and bruises but refused treatment. Hardy was arrested on charges of assault on a female and communicating threats around 4 o'clock this morning.
Domestic violence charges against Panthers defensive end Greg Hardy were dismissed today after the district attorney claimed the accuser in the case could not be located. The DA also said in a statement that they have reliable information that Hardy and his ex-girlfriend reached a civil settlement and that she intentionally made herself unavailable.
I've been around enough football locker rooms over the years to know not only how possible it was for now Dallas Cowboys defensive end Greg Hardy to beat his girlfriend black and blue in a drunken and jealous rage, but how likely it was, and how there is no doubt in my mind, despite no physical proof to the contrary, Hardy would have beaten Nicole Holder even more senseless had she not managed to escape him on that night in 2012. The NFL talks a good game, but they're nothing more than a combined band of collusionists who for decades have concocted stories and excuses in order to cover up enough crimes to keep a legion of investigators busy for decades.
You have to get the facts. We have got more facts in our most recent cases because we have Lisa Friel, who's investigating these independently. We also have outside experts that are helping us identify the information that is pertinent and allow us to make better decisions going forward.
Roger Goodell isn't a bad guy, just another mouthpiece for a multi-billion-dollar organization that can ill afford to admit when they've gaffed it, as they did in suspending Hardy for 4 games after their vaunted investigators either missed getting all the evidence or looked the other way to avoid embarrassment. Hey, don't worry, sports fans. The NFL will spend millions of your dollars to chase a couple of pounds of alleged compressed air. But when it comes to the physical pounding plenty of women take every season at the hands of their despicable cretins, no worries. They'll just spit out phony policies and wait for some unlucky woman to get her head bashed in enough to make her a bowl of Jell-O, and then talk about donations to a charity of the family's choice. Jerry Jones is right. He called Greg Hardy a leader on the Cowboys. A leader in how to beat up women, laugh it off, and keep right on collecting that fat paycheck. Nicole Holder was right when she told cops who first approached her that nothing would happen to Hardy because of who he is. Come on, what's a few bruises when you're playing for a Super Bowl, right? Makes one wonder who the greater example of belly-crawling sewer filth is. Jones, Hardy, or the morons who root him on every time he takes the field. That's my opinion, telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers.